guys back in the day? A lot, sort of Cassius way.
I've seen Cassius play at USA basketball. He's pretty good, even from what people say around the country and from what I've seen last year. I know he's a pretty good point guard. On a lot of All-American lists and stuff like that, so it's going to be a good matchup for us.
I know, I can't remember if it was Ashton or Tyrese, but one of them said that you guys as the backcourt have kind of viewed yourselves as the head of the snake for this team. How important do you think that group of guards is going to be going against some really good ones at Michigan State?
It's going to be really important. Basketball a lot of times is a guard-driven game, but we also have some really good bigs. Nick and EJ and Nate have been doing really good in practice, going at each other. Well, Nick's hurt right now, but before his injury.
Thought you were breaking news on
it. Nah, before his injury. But, we think we're ready, whether it's guards or bigs, we think we can compete.
For those of you that are back, what do you remember about what went wrong? Like, what you were feeling confidence-wise going into the Duke game last year and what you realized after the fact kind of went wrong?
We thought we was a lot better than we was, and we ended up getting smacked on national television. So we learned from it. Eventually, we still ended up being a Elite Eight team that had a chance to go to Final Four and win a national championship. So we're always playing for March and April, but we always want to come out and represent Kentucky really well.
So how do those four of you that experienced that, how do you change? What have you changed going into this one to make sure that doesn't happen again? But either, both.
Well, as a team, I think we understand. The veterans, we understand what this game is like. Going into it, the nerves and the jitters that we had last year, I guess we probably won't have this year. Just knowing what the game is going to be like, the energy, everybody screaming and hollering, things like that. I think we'll be ready for this game.
Immanuel, do you care if you start on Tuesday night, or what's the emotion?
Not really. I don't care if I start. Whether you start or come off the bench, you want to be productive in the minutes that you get. Whether I start or come off the bench, like I said, you just want to be productive in the minutes you get.
Obviously, it's a different setting last year, but being familiar with Madison Square Garden, that will help at all to start.
Yeah. This is my second time playing here, so I think it'll be good. Individually for me, I think it'll be good for me. Just because, I'm a little bit familiar, with not only Champions Classic, but like you said, the arena. It's always great to play, the quote-unquote the world's most famous arena, so it's going to be fun.
What you guys learned about yourself in those two exhibition games that will help, coming up?
We learned that we got to play we played good stretches, but we know we got to in order to be a good team like Michigan State, we're going to have to, put those stretches a little bit longer, play great for a little bit longer stretches in order to be a good team like Michigan State.
What advice do you give the freshmen who haven't been through this before in the Champions Classic against a top-rated opponent?
It's going to be a lot of nerves. I think it's going to be a high energy game, to start the game and to finish. Guys are just going to have a lot of nerves in general just because it's, sold out arena at Madison Square Garden. So you try to just tell them to control their nerves and have fun. Everybody doesn't get to play in a game like this.
You mentioned Cassius. He's a guy that people have kind of as the front runner for the preseason national player of the year. When Ashton's getting ready to have a defensive assignment like that, do you notice something in him that he sort of, stands a little taller, or gets a little more excited?
Yeah, Ashton's the type of guy to, never back down from any challenge that's thrown his way. We know how good Cassius is, and we know how good Michigan State is. They're number one for a reason. And as a team, and I'm sure Ashton can say for himself, we all look at this as an opportunity to get better.
What do you think it's going to be like to have the top four teams in the country in one building in one night?
It's going to be great. I don't think this has happened in a while. 1 to 4 all playing in the same building. So it's a great opportunity for everybody that across the country that wants to see some good basketball, and a great opportunity for us.
How much does